If he say that he robbed me, he capping me. Really no throw sevens like capping me. You not blind and you see that we have it. Known in my city, so no, I'm not happy.
Serving up some holiday basketball for you fans out there. Happy Thanksgiving Eve, everyone.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving Eve to you as well, my partner. I mean, there's just something special about watching basketball during the holiday season. Hey, and we're in for a treat.
And now the opening lineup for New York. OG Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the 2 spot. And Gobert with the stuff.
And when you foul Gobert, you really got to foul him, or he'll just power right through.
Dallas shooting their first free throw of the evening. When the Knicks are having a good season, it is amazing how excited their fans get, Brent.
Well, it's been generations, BA, that have been salivating for this franchise to get back to its winning ways. The last championship came in 1973, so as a fan, you can't help but get fired up when there's a chance at a title run.
Outside Joe to the paint. Here's Randall. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Yeah, it's strong and it's athletic and it's left-handed, so tough for guys to adjust to that. Randall, tough matchup.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul of the game. Hard against Randall. Pass to Towns. And again, the Knicks missing. Shot is up. The rebound by Bridges for New York. They've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Yeah, strong flush from Towns. I like whenever he plays with an edge inside.
Pure from three-point range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Bridges outside. Hart passes to Bridges. The 3 is up. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim is shrinking.
And it's Randall with the jam.
Randall with massive improvement over last year and could beat you in so many ways that he has confidence in now. What a flood.
Now here's Brunson. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13 and a half a game.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
Here's Irving. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me, and it's no surprise that Jalen Brunson is at the top of the scouting report. Coach told me Jason is a 3-level scorer and a master of the pick and roll, and no matter what you do, you can't speed him up. He's going to read the defense, play at his pace, and try to pick you apart. It's always a chess match against Brunson, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Irving. 14 points his last outing.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue. You can't give up looks like that all game long.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Brent, everyone loves an underdog story, and there's few better than that of Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, this kid falling into the second round and all the perception around whether or not he was big enough or can he shoot the ball, is he athletic enough? This guy has continued to work hard every year and turned himself into an all-star and an all-NBA player.
Pass to Randall. It's stolen by Hart. Brunson with it. Irving picks him up. It's tipped. To the inside. Randall. And that one's good. Nice pass to set him up. Randall's got 6.
Yeah, Randall's not passing that one up. Fantastic job at converting when he's got the kind of position like that.
Irving for 3. It's rebounded by New York. This game against Dallas here, it's their first meeting of the season.
They won both of their meetings last season. You love to pull that off against another powerhouse.
Well, we'll find out. Such talent on the floor tonight on each side of the matchup. There's some conference pride at stake, too. Both teams being among the cream of the crop in the East and the West.
They push it up 4 on 3. Towns outside. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
And that one's good for Brunson.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Washington's checked in for Dallas. Kamara comes in for Joe. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for New York. Clarkson comes in for Bridges. Irving, the pass to Gobert. Launches it. Hart pulls it in.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Brunson. Over Irving. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Mikal Bridges checked in for Hart. For 3, Randall nails it from beyond the arc. 9 points in the game.
You can tell he's feeling it. Hasn't missed a single shot all quarter.
Brunson passes to Clarkson. Back to Brunson. It's blocked by Gobert.
Well, Rudy loves erasing shots. Every chance he gets, he'll take a swipe at you.
Down low. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Now here's Bridges. Last game for him, he picked up 10.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
On the wing, Irving. Brunson defending. Here's Randall. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Randall's got 11 points.
A nice play by Julius. Good decision maker in the pick and roll.
And now the Mavs on the run. Irving for 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Brunson surveys. New York again can't hit. What a performance for Julius Randle. He has been the story for the Mavericks. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be right back. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
Well, so much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
Washington out there with Robert Williams. Then it's Hardy, and it's Kamara in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Well, that's a needle in the haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
And it's Clarkson missing. Dallas leading by 5. Pass to Washington. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Joe's checked in for Hardy. Anunoby, he's checked in for New York. And it's the Knicks with the ball. Off the inbound. McBride can't get it to go.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Fires the 3. The rebound by Yabusele. Knicks trail by 7. Here's Anunoby. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And we talk about guys who can really guard 1 through 5. OGM, and they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls.
The previous play is under review.
No doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Now here's McBride. No points so far. Just 5 on the clock. Screen by Robinson. And again, the Knicks missing.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Connects from downtown. And now it's a 10-point Maverick lead.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
For 3, Bridges. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Bridges confident right now, and I like to see him just be quick with those kind of decisions.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And Dallas making a change here. Randall is checked in. Towns, he's checked in for New York. And there's the foul. It'll go on Miles McBride. That's his first foul. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far.
You could stay active on defense. Good things usually happen. Right there, quick hands helped alter what would have been a sure 2 there.
Towns for 3, and the Knicks another 3.
Oh, the big man is smooth from range. Have to put a man on Towns, that's for sure.
Pass to Randall. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. And the call over the back.
Just a little too eager for that rebound. As a result, gets called for the over the back.
Yeah, just might have to take it down a notch there. Don't like the result of the foul. I like the tenacity, just not the foul.
Now here's McBride. No made baskets yet. Randall against Bridges. The floater. And he sinks the layup. Now just a 2-point Dallas lead. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for New York. Both shots good from the stripe.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Williams grabs the board.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's Randall. And it's New York with a rebound.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time. It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Kamari, no good. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. Trailing by 4. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Hornets at Spectrum Center in Charlotte. That'll put the finishing touches on a 5-game road trip.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Randall. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Mavericks.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Ryan, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. The Mavericks leading. 1:58 left in the first half of this one. Irving, soft touch off the glass.
And making the most of that inside opening. It's almost too easy for Kyrie.
For New York, they've gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. And it's Clarkson missing.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. no one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And Brent, what you like about Toumani Camara, he'll get in there and do the dirty work for you.
Well, what a ride for him to get the recognition to become an NBA draft pick. He did all the little things to put himself in a position to succeed, and then all of a sudden can get on the floor and contribute in so many ways. Versatile defender, knocks down some mid-range shots. These are the kind of guys who you love to see build out a career.
Here's Clarkson after the basket by Dallas. And for all the purists, here's a look at the best free throw shooting teams from the stripe this year. The Mavericks, #1.
This squad will punish you every time you let them get to the line. It's something they've worked on as a team, and now they're reaping the rewards.
New York making a switch here. Hart's checked in.
And at this stage of his career, Clarkson really knows his role. A highly effective scorer who looks to decimate defenses.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Dallas shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. The first one falls.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
The Knicks making a switch here. Bridges is checked in. Now here's Brunson. He's got 12. Outside Hart. Towns on a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Shot's good by Hart. Hart's got his 2nd basket on the night.
Well, the paint is where Hart does a lot of damage. He'll finish in there at close range.
On the wing, Irving. Back to Joe. From downtown. The offensive rebound.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Knicks trail by 6. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Towns has got room. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists in the game.
This second quarter, he's been much better, improving over that slow start.
Irving finds Randall. Wide open. The shot off that time.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you want him taking that kind of shot.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Mavericks ahead, up by 4, and we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Welcome, everyone, to tonight's show. Kicking things off, let's see some of the names on the injury list around the league.
And you know what? Without DeRozan, their rotation looks a lot different. Look, he carries a heavy load at the offensive end, and there are plenty of chances for other guys to get more shots.
Moving on now to the first half of play. And how about Julius Randle's contribution?
They keep feeding him, and he's getting after it. Once you let him get comfortable, tough to slow him down, Kenny.
Yeah, especially when you slow down the word comfortable. You actually see better defense at times, but he finds another way to get it done.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Julius Randle has been sensational.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Dallas leading by 4. Checking out the group from Mike Brown to start the second half. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Josh Hart. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. Hart can't hit. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Mavericks. Well, when this game is over and done with, they'll be off to Utah to take on the Jazz. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. Knicks trail by 4. Anunoby for 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Randall's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Joe. Takes the 3. The rebound by Bridges. And New York shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. And again, the Knicks missing.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
For three, Randall. The Knicks pull it in. Bridges has got his 4th rebound in this one. Hard against Irving. The kick out to Brunson. Pass to Towns. Launches a 3. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists now tonight.
A fantastic three-point shooter. You gotta guard Towns from the corners especially.
And here are the new power rankings. Only the first month of the season, but a chance to check out some early returns. You take a look at the Knicks. Not a bad place to be, holding on to that number 2 spot.
Well, I think for Dallas, they're playing fantastic basketball right now. I know it's early in the year, but surprisingly, they may turn out to be the team to beat.
Now a chance to break down how the starters and reserves have contributed in the scoring department tonight for New York. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. And it's Brunson missing.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best. Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
Pass to Bridges for the tie. Nails it from 3. Bridges has got 8.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average. Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Irving for 3. And Anunoby pulls it down. New York has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Pass to Hart. Outside Brunson for the lead. Again the miss by Bridges. Dallas has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Gobert gets the bucket.
Yeah, and Gobert's teammates encourage him to seek out his offense, especially when he's this deep.
Outside Anunoby. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Anunoby's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. For Dallas, they've gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Back to Randall. The 3-ball. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Bridges. No one near him. Basket's good. Now it's a 3-point New York lead.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Irving for 3. On target from range. 9 points in the game.
Draining his first 3 of the game. No doubt hoping to build up a little momentum from outside.
And it's Brunson missing.
Sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
Gobert with a screen on Anunoby. Goes up at the stripe. And Anunoby pulls it down. And for the Knicks, they're shooting just about 33% since this second half started. Brunson misses.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
He gets it in there. Randall's got 18 points in the game.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Pass to Hart. From the arc. Knocks down the triple. And the Knicks lead by 1.
They've had a hard time shutting down the 3-point shot.
Outside Irving. The 3. Hart pulls it in. New York has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the arc since the break. Irving against Brunson. Hart from long range. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Top of the key. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. And New York shooting only 39% so far in the game.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the three ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
For three, Randall. And it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
Well, that equals his three-point total from the first half. He had one before the break, and that's his first three of this half.
And it's Brunson missing.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
And Isaiah Joe is going to pick up the foul here. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Nine seconds left in the third quarter. Bridges down low. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. That's the end of the third, and it's tied up. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Williams is out there with Julius Randle. Then there's P.J. Washington, and it's Isaiah Joe, and it's Kamare in at the 2. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. To the middle. Here's Washington. Book it. And it's Randle with the assist. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Clarkson passes to Towns. Randle with some nice D. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Sinks that one from the post. And it's a 4-point Maverick lead.
Now Randle right now going to town on the defense and taking over this game.
Towns, right side. Puts up a 3. Washington grabs the miss. Washington's got 4 rebounds in the game. Randle outside. There's the triple. The Knicks with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Robinson. Here's Towns. He's guarded by Washington. 6 to shoot. Towns down low. Washington's there. And a big finish by Robinson.
Well, he's just too big and too athletic to be given that kind of position. Mitchell Robinson, an easy deuce.
Outside Joe. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Isaiah Joe is going to pick up the foul here. That's foul number 2 for him. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Dallas. And a switch here also for New York. Hart's checked in for Robinson. On defense, the Mavericks. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Pass to Towns to take the lead. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Outside Hart. This one for 3. Mavericks with a rebound. Washington's got 5 rebounds in the game. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on OG Anunoby. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for New York?
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Huge bucket from Gobert, answering the call when his team needs it.
And Brunson's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Hart with a screen on Irving. Brunson passes to Hart. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got assist number 8 now on the night. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. He dug into his team for being too complacent on offense, saying, you're just chucking up the first 3 you see out there. Be more patient on offense, move the ball around, make the defense work. Guys, let's see if ball movement improves out there.
And Allie, thank you for that. The kick out to Brunson. Second shot opportunity, and it's New York scoring again.
Oh, huge moment from JB. Brunson knocking it down.
Here's Irving. Count that one.
Kyrie coming alive. He does that at this stage of the game.
New York leading by 3. Bridges outside. Hart from long range sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that. Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
Yeah, picking his spots. Bridges does a great job of letting the game come to him.
From 18 feet away, and that one hits the back iron. Here's New York. They're on an 18-5 run. Hart passes to Brunson. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And the technical free throw is good.
Just really impressed with the player that Jalen Brunson has become in the NBA. He has mastered the fundamentals.
Bridges passes to Hart. Now here's Brunson. Back to Hart. Beyond the arc. Can't hit that one. Good work defensively by Randall. Over Hart. And the shot no good. A bit short. Knicks leading by 10.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Knicks.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And this is a nice victory for them. It's win number 14 of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Jalen Brunson.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way too.
Hard against Irving. And an Obi for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. They haven't looked like themselves the last few possessions.
They haven't. This is when they really need to be patient and get a clean look.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Bridges. And Anunoby finds Bridges. 4-3. Joe grabs the miss. Knocked loose. So New York wins it. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks.